Why am I sad? Welcome. Okay, where is the... Hold on. There it is. Alright. Let's turn this down a bit. That's good. Okay. I sure hope this is the correct chapter. Shards broken off long ago, twist, mix with power, entangled and become my own. What's going on here? We're under attack! It looks like you were too late. With all of this power, not even you will be able to stand in my way. Dawn, don't you see? You've lost your advantage. I was trying to get rid of you while protecting everyone. You've been holding me back, but not anymore. If you force me to choose between two evils, from now on, I'll do whatever it takes to stop you. You're too late to stop me, amigo. What's happening, Dawn? When I'm done, you won't be able to touch them. Sip, Mimi, I'm sorry. Ah! No! Ah! Shadows! There are shadows in the Room of Swords! Quickly, everyone, this way! Bring themselves to me. Our swords! What's happening to them? Run! Anyone who stays in this room will die! Run! To the exits! Cowards. You don't deserve your powers. I forgot about the thing. Wait, give me a sec. Holy shit, he just killed them. Don and Gyros have gone insane. I told you, I won't let you touch them. It must take a lot of energy to control that kind of power. I wonder how long you can keep it up. Diablos. You're getting sloppier, amigo. He's right. Time isn't on my side. I have to end this while I still have control. Ah! They're targeting the swords! What do we do? Of course, do die, of course. Ah! Get? Preemptive strike? Ah! No more games, Dawn. Now it's just you and me. Time to end this. What have you done, Gyrus? What happened to our dream? I woke up. And so have our friends. Why don't you join us? Your power is almost drained, but you must keep the door open. Kill them all. Cleanse the timeline. Yes. I'll hold the portal open. As long as it takes. Ah! 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 Oh, what have you done? ¿Qué diablos pasó? What have you done? Stop you from doing something you'd regret. I almost had him! At what cost? This isn't you! I told you. To win this fight, I'd have to embrace my true nature. This is what I am, Koja. Bullshit. You've just given up. Koja! It snapped! Get away! You'll both pay for this. You think you can turn him against me? He's just confused. But he'll always be mine. He does what I say. This isn't over. Just remember, it's not over. That way I can always come back. You got that? Duh. It's not over. I'll remember it. Ah! Godia! It seems you've been abandoned, amigo. You really are alone. I didn't think you'd have it in you. But it doesn't matter. You just lost all of your swords to the Shadow Army. The dream is over. I'm still winning. He's dying. We have to get out of here. At this level, it'll cause a huge explosion. Come on. It took me a while, but I'm here to help you escape. Things are really heating up in the Winnie the Pooh fandom. Give me a sec. It's loading. You're here? How did you know? You guided me to this moment. At this moment, you would have used the last of your energy to teleport back to your team. You couldn't allow yourself to die in the Room of Swords. Because you'd already lost control. And it would take some time for you to clear your mind. Your team would be shocked that it came to this overnight. But they'd know how to handle themselves. And they'd go into hiding until you returned, which would take about 2 years. But this time, I'm going to save you. What is all this? What your contract said. Cozy, I don't want to die! Cockroach King? Hey! Who's been disrupting my broadcast system? Respect the game! Something isn't right. I don't care, I can't see. What's happening, Sylvie? Did someone leave their cell phone chip on? We're losing the audience. System failure, I repeat! Guys, I can see. Don't worry, I'll protect you as your fearless leader. We can all see. Something shut the effect off. Jadis! You hast returned. Jadis? This is getting trippy. I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Hang on, everyone hang on. We're getting out of here. Sylvie, wait. Sylvia? Where am I? My queen. Amelia. Darling, someone is here to see you. Victoria, you've returned. At long last. I did not know if I would see you again before the end. Everything will be alright now. I found him. I am witnessing my return, but this has yet to pass. The end meets the beginning. No! Amelia! Jairus! Shadows, I shall not let you harm him. Ha! Red! Wait, this won't be good. Let me turn the jungle beats down a little bit. You cannot reform. This timeline is forbidden. You're wasting your time. You can't help him. Why not try saving yourself instead? The chain. It has to be a trick. I already lost my chance to go back. They're just trying to lure me away from Jairus. But still, it's not like there's anything I can do to help like this. Oi! Get back here! This temporal paradox must be stopped. You abuse your power. You. Why have you returned? I just took a little trip down memory lane to pick up a few things. All you do is interfere. You must be erased. You first. You have splintered and disfigured the main timeline beyond all recognition. We are here because your time ended long ago, and you, Nephthys, can see this for yourself. That's the fate chain. I'm calculating a narrow window to escape if we abscond now. Wait, Cody! I know you're still in there! Nox, look out! Nox! can see every path. You will guide us to the correct ending.
I can't see anything. Ah!
Well, look.
Ah! Where am I? I see strings. What are they for? I can see the present happening all at once. Like I'm on the outside of time. There you are, Cody.
You will be our new set of eyes. Together we will cauterize this corrupted timeline.
Huh? A frayed end? There are multiple futures. I can see all of them. I can see how it ends. I can see how they'll die.
Blade, I used almost all of my energy.
But I can also see how they live. And at the center of it all, Jairus.
I'm sorry it takes long to load.
All of space and time flows through him.
Ah!
Shadows.
It's like they knew we'd be here. It can't end like this. It's been an honor fighting with all of you. What's happening? They're getting fried.
Hannah? It's starting.
This is Jairus' energy. He has done it. Yes. He has brought the timelines together. Who are ye? I, Masiosare.
Don't touch him, monster!
You have not changed.
Masiosare. It cannot be true.
Do I look like a monster to you, Tori? This is how it must be.
Jairus. Is this what you wanted? Jairus. Are you alright?
I will be.
Ah! What is the meaning of this, Jairus?
Jairus is no more. I am Masiosare, a god. we've got company. What the? The timer! This can't be good.
Past, present, and future will all gather in a singular space. The end will meet the beginning.
What the hell is that? I'm getting out of here! Ah! Ah! Stuff is getting weird, man! Master Sade, you almost didn't make it this time. Too bad you don't stand a chance. I've already reclaimed 1/12 of my power. What do you say? First to make themselves whole wins this loop? This time is different, Dawn. With every loop around, I've become stronger. I have nothing more to gain. And nothing more to lose. Nothing will distract me from winning this battle. I've brought the swords together in this one point to destroy them all once and for all. Thereby destroying you, the Room of Swords, and myself. Aren't you forgetting some people, amigo? What about everyone you've involved in this? Do they deserve to die as well? They're byproducts of this whole situation. None of them should ever have existed in the first place. When I'm done, it will be simply like there was it will simply be like none of this ever happened. The explosion submerged everything in energy. What will happen to the black box now? What will happen to me? I'm not in any pain. Will I just sink to the bottom of the black box with all these bits of memories? Will he come across me in the back of his mind one day? It dissolved. Is this how it ends? Jairus! Elliot, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be alive! Wake up! Where am I? Green pools of energy? Something has fallen in. The other half of the broken chain. It's sinking. Give me a sec. Come on. Kid? No. Jairus? Which one are you? Not another fit chain. I won't let you lose your body too. Just hold on. Masiosare broke his chain. Was he hoping to hide whatever was on the other side? There is something attached. What are you doing on the What are you doing with the chain? Me? Nothing. Glad. What are you doing with the chain? Me? Nothing. Where am I? Jairus? Jairus? Kodya. Tori. Do you remember both of us? Is that you, kid?
Or are you the Jairus who attacked the Room of Swords?
I'm both. No. I mean neither. I'm just Jairus. How can I explain? I've remembered 9 years of my life that I'd forgotten. I also remember everything that's happened recently. What it was to... and what it was like to not remember. In hindsight, I realized how lost and confused I've felt this whole time. But maybe I needed that. Before I died, I was starting to feel distant. Voices were always disappearing from the depths of my mind, telling me I wasn't human. It's quiet now. I feel human again. But something is still missing. I'm still in the black box. I should have returned to my body. You two shouldn't be here. Perhaps this is the reason? Something happened to you. Something happened while you were unconscious. You began to glow and this chain appeared. One end was connected to your back. The other was slowly rising from a doorway in your chest. That is when a man appeared. He called himself Masiosare, but Jairus, his face looked like thy own. He broke this chain, connected it to himself, and disappeared along with your body. Masiosare stole your body? The Masiosare that Alistair said we made contracts with? Why? Because I created him. Damn it, I've been so naive. I'm surprised, Masiosare. I've never known you to be one to break the rules. And I've never known you to follow them. What's your point? We had a deal, didn't we, Masiosare? The vessel goes to the first who collects the 25 boss swords. My bad, I went too Russian with that. Oh no, I'm embarrassed. Goodbye. So this is how it has to be to possess that body. I think I earned a 20-year penalty. I've told you before, Don. You were too short-sighted. All you cared about was winning the loop. But even in defeat, I've grown stronger with time, while you have stayed the same. Do you finally understand? I exist now because I will exist in the future. Finally, I've created a version of myself who will become Masiosare, and therefore, Masiosare has always existed. Well then, I'll just have to jeopardize your future. All I need is more power. And I know just where to look.
You found us.
Ah! Ollie! Ah! With every sword I absorb, I get a little of your power too, Masiosare. Gravity manipulation makes all the difference. I've already seen every future. I'll make sure you don't lay a finger on another sword. That voice. I knew it sounded familiar. Jairus. He's going to save us. He's going to kill us! Ah! 2 more swords accounted for. 21 remain. Then I'll destroy every trace of this reality once and for all.
Are you all okay?
Yeah, thanks to you, Bella. You guys, is that person really Gyrus? I don't know. When I met his eye, it was like he didn't even know me.
He didn't.
Nephis?
That entity has come here from a timeline very distant from our own. Although he used to be much more like Gyrus, he's long since sacrificed everything that once made him human in order to awaken in this moment. He goes by the name Masiosare, but we've known his dormant state as a different energy, the shadows.
Give me just a second, guys. I thought I was close to the end. No. 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 No, we have quite a ways to go. Well, what are we on? Episode 42. 142. Oh my gosh. And there's 220. Can you load? Oh, I'm angry. Oh, I'm very angry right now, yes. I'm also tired. These look heavy. Are you sad about this?
Perhaps we should cut the chain shorter.
It's easier said than done. A fate chain can only be broken when the connection between the mind and the body is severed by a force outside of space and time.
Surely there must be a way to reconnect it.
Technically. Every time we reset with a boss sword, we are severing our minds from our bodies in that timeline and reconnecting to a body in an earlier point in an alternate timeline. But since it's basically instantaneous, we don't really notice. You mean you can repair a broken fate chain? Theoretically, but we'll need a boss sword. I need 2 more boss swords to destroy this reality once and for all. 21, my bad. Time to gather the 12 I've left in safekeeping. We're so dead! They're leaving. It looks like they're being summoned. Is it just me, or does that guy look familiar?
Of course it does. Only one person could be behind something this monstrous.
Hey, look!
Don!
Mierda. At this rate, he might actually win.
Don, is that you? What in Helheim happened to your face? Do you need help?
Ragam, this is Jairus' doing. He must be stopped. My form must remain hidden from now.
I know how to deal with him. On my command, we'll use our bands. Hold your fire.
Nephthys?
If you do that, here and now, you will set off a chain of events that will lead to all of our demise. Listen to me. I've seen our futures. There are only a few pathways left. I can be your guide, but we all must work together to survive this. We're at the first crossroads. Come with me now, and no one will be lost.
Ragam! The lives of 12 people were lost thanks to her so-called guidance, and more would have been dead if not for me. You were right, Ragam. Jairus should have never been trusted. I will fix this myself. I only need a sword.
He's lying.
You had a chance, Nephthys. I forgave you for the incident, but you insisted we trust the new Jairus. And now we're right back where we started. The only person whose leadership has kept us alive all this time is Dawn. And I won't leave him. She made up her mind? Already? Looks like we're doing this. We won't abandon our leader either. We've got your back, Ragam. We're coming too.
Hannah! You're out of time.
What?
Hannah? What do you think?
I found a bunch of rats. What do you know? I found a bunch of rats.
Hannah! Jairus compressed space and time. There's more than just us in the shadows here now. Sorry, we're not accepting any new contestants. Disqualified!
Multiple bosses?
Everything we've ever gone up against is here somewhere. But I can make sure we avoid the worst of them. Follow me. Where are you going? This round is just getting started.
Shouldn't we avoid the line of fire?
Wait for it. Nox, where have you been? You're letting them get away.
That was the intended outcome. Hey, what about Ragam and the others? We have to help them.
I'm taking you to your reunion, so you'll be more help with when your paths cross in the future.
A reunion? What does that mean?
I'm almost there, Dawn.
Ragam, what is it? Ragam! The sword! Was she just... Shit, we gotta hurry. Ragam, Ray. Siri, I missed you, Ray. Where were we?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that it's done.
That sounds nice. You won't slip away so easily. Don's singing. He hasn't used his powers in years. He's trying to save her. I know you're still in there. You won't die till I say so. Sip sword. Thank you, luck stats.
Dawn. I'm sorry this sword is... You need this sword to fight Gyrus. But thank you for saving my life. I'll make it up to you in the next voyage.
Don't worry about that, Ragam. You're going to make it up to me right now. Ah! Your power will now become my own.
Dawn?
Ragam! Dawn! Why? Bring me Sib's sword. Oh no. It's Feather. Something's really ticked them off. Feather, breaking point. Bad trip. Ooh. Can't wait to see that. And we don't have to wait very long, so... One of the songs I made is stuck in my head. It'll come out eventually. I have a music channel called Phantom Lad Music. Lad spelled with 2 D's. I like music. I like making music. It's fun. Whoa. Jungle Beats. Oh. Ooh, it's from Planet Dob! I love Planet Dob. Can you play the music, though? Oh my goodness. I'm just going to leave that there. That's Feather's breaking point. Where there's a breaking point, there's a boss sword. Something's wrong. Something's wrong with my eyes. Ragam and the sword are disappearing. The dagger. Huh? Ah! Welcome to your first bad trip, Dawn. Symptoms are paranoia, disorientation, and nausea are normal. My breaking point takes your worst nightmares and makes them even scarier. Feather, have you got insane? Funny. I was going to ask you the same question after I saw you attack Ragam. Attack her? You're delusional. Nah, man. I know a thing or two about hallucinations. And watching you try to slurp ragum through a boss sword, like the straw, wasn't one of them. You'll regret this, Feather. I'll destroy you. You're no match for me. Normally, I would agree with you, but your power is manipulating reality, and right now, nothing you're experiencing is real. But it'll certainly feel real. In fact, the longer you spend here, the worse it'll get. And then there's the time dilation effect. A few seconds in the real world can stretch on for eternity here. Maybe after a few years, you'll have more to say. Whoa. Oh, this is so cool. Whoa. That's one way to... What? Healthy mushrooms for everyone. Stay safe in quarantine. Espera. You got it all wrong, Feather. Let me explain. Nah. You can wait a bit. You can wait a bit there while I figure it out then. Feather. Feather. Let him go. Uh-oh. Your powers really are effective against Dawn's. It's a shame I got caught in your breaking point. Killing you is the only way to escape. But you would have died soon anyway. You managed to stop Dawn from absorbing a third sword, and thus your sacrifice was not in vain. What is this? A villain competition? You both can go to hell. Feather, where's Ragam? Probably preparing to kick your ass. Peace. No, Feather! The boss sword. The boss sword! No more games. Run, voice! Oh! My throat hurts a lot. No more games. Spawn boulder. Looks like you got your stuff stuck, eh, amigo? The hazards of teleporting. Pathetic. You'll have to do better than that. Mierda. I didn't even slow him down. I suppose I'll need a more direct approach. What's going on out there? What's wrong? Nephthys, what's wrong?
Nothing, just allergies. I can't now. Not yet, but further. I'll miss you. This is the place.
She's here! Nephthys!
Maria! You brought everyone together. I knew you could do it.
All thanks to your guidance. We made it here without a scratch. This is Gyrus's crew. After what he did to the Room of Swords, do they really expect any of us to help them? Hi, Sylvia. I'm so glad you're safe. You probably don't remember me. Really? Where are you going? To find Regum, Anan, and Flower. You may call these people your allies, but I'll never forget the day Gyrus murdered my heart in cold blood. No friend of his ever will. Hold on, Jinyu. I've been waiting a long time to talk to you. What? I have nothing to say to you. What is this? Another illusion? No, this isn't a trick. It's really me. I'm Hinju. I've been looking forward to this day, ever since I left. But if you were alive, why didn't you come back? Come here and you'll understand everything. Hinju.
At last.
I feel warm. I'm whole.
Hinju!
Welcome back! I'm so happy to see you all. Nice to meet you, Hinju. We're friends of Hinju. Do not worry, friends. My heart remembers you. Ah. But where are Nox and Bronzo?
Bronzo he's...
Oh no. Was he reset?
I'm afraid it's worse than that. Dawn absorbed Bronzo, V, and 2 boss swords. They're inseparable parts of him now. And even with just 2 swords, he's almost beyond our ability to fight. This is a war that Don and Masio Sare have been fighting for many iterations of our timeline, and Masio Sare is finally ready to end it all. He thinks this is the end of the beginning. He thinks this is the end and the beginning, but he's wrong. This is one turning point. The other is out there, in the world where we came from.
I'm sorry it takes so long to load. I already said that, didn't I? Technically, every time we start a new voyage with a boss sword, we are severing our minds and our bodies in that timeline and reconnecting to a body at an earlier point in an alternate timeline. You mean you can repair a broken fate chain? then you'd have to kill Matsiosare and remove the shadows from Koji's body in order for us to reconnect our fate chains. In other words, it's hopeless.
Not quite. We can't afford for you to give up, Gyrus.
Nephthys?
Matsiosare came here from a distant reality by manipulating time and probabilities until the point where Gyrus was guaranteed to become Matsiosare in the future. Now, Matsiosare has stolen your body, and he's prepared to end all of existence once he collects all 24 boss swords. He's already got 15 of them, and Don has 2. But all hope is not lost. Our side is guarding 4.5 boss swords. 2 more will be connected from what's left of the tournament's prize pool. Another sword will be rescued along with 2 of our allies.
What's going on? She would have passed to the next voyage by now. At this rate, she'll die. A nun. Mind you? Yeah, I'm back. I'm here to help.
And the final sword was surrendered when the tournament boss was defeated.
Only a fellow bot could have taken me down. Take this, Nox. A champion needs a prize.
While all of this is happening, Matsiosare and Don are locked in an existential duel. The members of the Room of Swords formed a plan of attack using their wristbands to draw power from the implants to power their weapons. Of course, they did not realize Matsiosare controls the Shadow Army, and his retaliation was swift. Many have lost their lives, but their distraction gave Maria's group the cover they needed to use their own wristbands, which funnel power to the ship's core rather than weapons. With the power restored to the ship's core, we could finally use its teleportation powers again. Nox, will you lend me the core and your sword for a time?
Given the circumstances and what I have recorded of your character, I calculate they will be safer in your position at this time.
Thank you, Nox.
Someone has opened a tunnel through the black box. You look angry, amigo. Something got to you? Something got to you? A minor oversight. A distraction. That's just the opportunity I needed. You saw the truth, and now you think you can meddle? You'll all pay the price if she succeeds.
Matsiosare used the shadows to hijack my foresight. He meant for me to be devoured at the same time, but Gyrus, your return interrupted the process. I have no doubts that's why Matsiosare rushed to compress time and finish this quickly. But that left him vulnerable to the possibility that he might use the compressed time to turn the tables on him.
Of course. Naturally, we can't travel backwards in time, but right now the past and future are both in the present. Which means we don't have to kill Matsiosare or remove the shadows to recover our bodies. We can use an earlier iteration.
Yes, but we must be careful to choose the right moments to avoid any unintended repercussions on our futures. Luckily, I have seen the answers. Tori, you have a role to play as well. Come with me.
Aye. Anyway.
Nephthys, did we are? But I have no memory of this voyage. No, Koji used the boss swords on himself and Gyrus. They trained together for 38 more voyages before we all met and became a team.
38 voyages? Well, that explains why Gyrus appeared much stronger when I met him. Of course. Then we tried to murder Gyrus and cost him his arm. Let's go before it is too late.
Wait, Tori. I know you want to protect Gyrus, but taking him from this point won't change what happened. Koji will still end up fighting him, and because of his mission, because that was his mission, and training him because that's his way of protecting him. We need to take them from a point where a change will have a meaningful impact on the future we're living in right now.
Hey, what moment are we looking for then?
Right here. The voyage before we all met.
Ah!
The voyage before we all met.
What are you doing, kid? I thought you were sleeping. I was. Why aren't you? I was about to. I was just adding some offensive maneuvers to sketch programming. I thought it would be useful against two. Okay, maybe I would have stayed up all night. The truth is I can never sleep before a mission. If you're nervous about the fight, don't be. You're ready. Trust me. What if we can't convince Tori and Sylvia to join us? Is that what you're thinking about? Relax. I'm sure you'll have no problem charming them. Well, it hasn't worked very well on you. What? You must be looking forward to getting this mission over with. It's okay, I don't blame you. I guess I should thank Captain Don for giving you directions to put up with me. But just so you know, I'm going to miss spending time with you. I've enjoyed getting to know the Koja that's under all of the cold looks and one-word responses. And you know what? I think you're one of the most amazing people I've ever met, whether you like it or not. Where are you going? Nowhere. I left something outside. Just go to sleep already, kid.
This is it.
Ah! What is wrong with me? Get a hold of yourself, Kodya. Just think of him as some kid. That was the plan. Finish the mission. Don't do something you'll regret. What would Nephthys say?
I'm sorry, Koji.
Nephthys, what are you... Red. Why? I don't know whether I should stop or not because it's past an hour, but I'm really excited. That's a good place to stop, I think. Yeah. Okay. Good night.